All right, man. All right, man. I'm not gonna lie. That kind of pissed me off. That was kind of stupid. That kind of pissed me off. What positions am I in? Unrealized profits. Where am I? Unrealized profits in? Oh yeah, my Bitcoin short. Forgot. I was in this short. Dang, not gonna lie, that kind of sucks, man. Man, that kind of sucks. It really sucks, man. Like just seeing that shit, man. That shit sucks. Mm. All right, man. Oh boy. Oh, they're gonna kill us with the price action. They're gonna kill us with the price action, man. Mm. All right, man. All right. You know what it is, dude. It's not rocket science at all. You know it's not rocket science. They're gonna kill us with the price action. I hated this move with a passion at the end of the day. I was in long at 24.75 and I had to close the position at 5.10 at break even. Just for this thing not less than 10 minutes later explode higher. Explode higher. Oh snap. That's what I'm talking about. All right, so Tradeify allows you to trade until the close of the session. Right, that's actually something that I like. Yo, so I just picked up a Tradeify account, and I was gonna pick up a Top Step account, but the Tradeify account was about $70 cheaper, so I picked that up, and I'm allowed to use trade micros in this account as well. I know with Top Step, they only allow the 10-to-1 equivalent in only on their platform, and I don't want to trade on their platform. I don't want to trade on Top Step X. Too many problems on that platform, especially during moments of high volatility. These browser-based platforms seems to always start to glitch every time when we have a big volatile event. A lot of volume is coming into the market. For whatever reason, these platforms just can't handle it. So I don't want to trade on days like that. I don't want to even trade on those platforms. But I'm gonna try out this trade of eight or this trade of eight, this trade of Fi account, and just trade that. Oh man, I don't want to trade ES at all. All right. So I will be looking for a long if I see price come into this area right here and it holds. I'm going to be looking for a long here. The rule, I'm going to be looking for a long if this hits before it's time to get off stream. If not, then I won't get into a trade. What I want to see is price comes back into this area, find support for at least a retest of this area right here. This is the retest that I'm looking for right here. And because this is where the bears are going to have to hold. The bears are going to have to hold. Like, but just in case we get something like this, we get price the bulls to hold that pullback, and we see a move in here. This is where the bears are going to have to hold. So I'm definitely going to be taking profits somewhere in this area. I mean, honestly, I should, because from this range from 430, all the way up to this range is like 100-point move. So I should take profits before I even get to this range. Maybe leave a runner or something like that. But I want to see what happens. I want to see the bulls hold this area and possibly price ping pong. Potentially price ping pong between those areas right there. Yeah, it looks like like I said, I don't trust that. Nah, I'm gonna wait until this. I'm looking at the thing with bookmap chat right now, and 482. Oh no, no. This still got some room for downside, especially since the bears did reject from that area. We did see a move down, a break of this range. They pulled back, and at least for right now, they're trying or making an attempt to make the move down. Now, this 200 EMA is holding up price so far, but I'm definitely waiting for this range. If this range doesn't hold, this 380 is definitely not holding. That is definitely not holding. I don't see this holding at all. I mean, we could see like a dead cat bounce here. Not saying that we don't, but in the long run, this is where I'm going to be looking for the market to break structure. And once we get a break of this little range right here, I'm looking for the 200s, possibly 250, 230s, 220, something like that. Somewhere back down into this range is where I'm going to be looking for, because I already know this ain't going to hold, or it's highly unlikely that it's not going to. Because if we're making our way down, if this level holds, then this means that we're going to be making our way back up. But if this level fails, then we're making the way back down. We also have jolts tomorrow. Let's actually look at the news for tomorrow. Jolts historically has been super bearish for the market. Super bearish. All right. So this is the news that we got for tomorrow. And this is the Bears' favorite day, jolts, because it's always bearish, or historically 9 times out of 10 is bearish. I have yet to see a day where it hasn't been bearish. I have yet to see it. I'm not saying that maybe one day in the past that it was bullish, but I have yet to see it bullish. We'll see if it continues that trend tomorrow. And we do got a couple of Fed speakers tomorrow at 10 and 1 o'clock. We got Fed Bostic and Dolly speaking. And at 6:30, we have Fed Jefferson. That's the one that, yeah. But other than that, and we also got factory orders at 9. So actually, shit. Well, speaking about 9, I just realized yesterday or today that I have an appointment tomorrow at 9 o'clock. So I won't be doing the morning stream. I'll when I come back, if I have the time, I'll do an evening stream. After I come back from the gym, we can probably trade like maybe 1:30 to 2 or something like that. 1:30 to 2:30. And we can just trade the last hour of the day. I should be back around that time. The market should have itself set up, and we can find something clean to trade. So I won't be here in the morning, but I'll start a stream up in the evening around 1:30. So but I think we had earnings also as well, because whatever was holding price up, it held it up until after, as prop traders. So Yeah, I do like the fact that Tradeify allows me to trade all freaking day if I choose to. I do like that. I hate closing positions up at at 310. I'm kind of glad that I chose that. All right, so we had whatever earnings. I don't know which company did it, but whatever company had good earnings last night or after the bell, we filled that gap. So I guess kudos to whatever company that was, but I don't know what company would have that much effect on the Nasdaq and the ES, unless I'm skipping over it. Was it Palantir? I mean, that's like a. It couldn't have been Palantir. Yeah, I really don't know what earnings actually sent both the Nasdaq and the ES running. But tomorrow before the bell, though, we got PepsiCo. Pepsi is a part of the Nasdaq, so just be mindful. As crazy as that sound, be mindful of Pepsi's earnings tomorrow. Uh, I don't think PayPal, Spotify, and Pfizer. Those are all COVID stocks. I don't know if that's going to have any real effect if they have good or bad earnings. I wouldn't think they would, but AMD, Alphabet, and Snap after the bell. Chipotle, for whatever reason, is also a really good one too. They trade more than McDonald's. They probably have less shares probably than McDonald's though. Juniper Networks is another one. If you trade Cisco, that would be something else to trade with that. That's not financial advice, but Cisco, Juniper, basically the same company, so Cisco will probably move as well. Uh, Uber, Disney on Wednesday, Qualcomm, Ford, and ARM on after the close. That will definitely move the market. Definitely move the market Wednesday afternoon. So be mindful of that. Um, what if the algos mistake this stock Powell for Powell and move the market by mistake? The algos mistaken Powell for Powell. We got Amazon and Affirm, which is basically the same thing. And we got microchips as well on Thursday. So we got a lot of stuff on Thursday as well. Got a lot of stuff on Thursday. Yeah. So all right. So we definitely be looking forward to that. I put this over here just in case. Yeah, I just put that over here. All right. All right. Well, usually when the market is like this it just means that there's no objective for it to complete. Right now, let's actually go back on the higher time frame. The market did exactly what we thought it would. It's not interesting, but it's always a pleasure to see that if you just look at the charts, identify areas where you'll potentially see a reaction from the market, 9 times out of 10, you'll get that reaction. My current bias is that we get a move down. That's my current bias, unless they hold this range, unless they hold 420, 430, unless they hold this range, we see a move down. But the good thing about that range is, remember, this is the range that we was looking at because this is the range we was looking at last night. We got that breaker structure down. We had a gap open and we had it move down. As soon as price got back into this range right here, you see how price was consolidating in here? The bulls and the bears, exactly like we talked about in last night's stream. As soon as price got into that range, they consolidated back and forth. The bulls were able to break out, pull back, hold this area, and break out. Break out into this previous area of resistance where we got the gap down from. Now, we have the gap fill last or before the market opened. And because of that, the market completed its objective. Not only did it fill this gap, it took out Friday's close. So the market doesn't know what it wants to do right now. It doesn't know if it wants to turn around and take out that low, or if it wants to come back. Oh, hold on, where's that range at? Oh yeah, I might have to. What? Hmm. Oh yeah, I had to restart the application. I could have sworn I saved this. I could have sworn I saved it, but let me make sure I do that now. So I was sitting there looking for this. I could have sworn I did this. All right, let's make this into like a more suitable color, something more recognizable, something that I already. Yeah, that's right there. That's a good color right there. Let me save this real quick, and then we'll continue to talk about it. All right, so that's safe. So we won't run into that again. All right, so as the market comes back, this is going to be the objective for the bears. A retest back into this range. Now, if we do see a move back into this range, it's highly likely that we're going to see a big move back up because this range right here, this is the range where we got that move all the way up to 22K 90, I believe. Yeah, the highs from this range right here, we got all the way up to all-time highs. 22,450 from this area. So, because this is the range where price reached all-time highs, it is highly likely that once price comes right back into this area and test it, that we should at least see a move back up. At least. I would find it hard to believe if we don't see the move because there was enough buyers here to create Nasdaq's current all-time high. So we haven't had price come back to this area yet. So this will be the first time it comes and tested. What I think will happen, one or two things going to happen. Either we're going to get a touch and a bounce right back up, or we're going to get a touch, a bounce, a breakthrough because bears are probably looking at the same level. It's going to break through. The bears are going to want to pile. The bears are going to want to pile into this because they're thinking break a structure, just for it to come right back up, pull back, the bulls hold, and then we get that move back up. So I'm definitely going to keep my eyes on this range for sure, because that's the only place for the bears to go right now. If we get a break of this range, if we see that break, that's the only place the bears can go. I don't see any other place. I mean, we do got this double bottom, but this is going to be the liquidity, the sell stops that's still sitting underneath these low. That's going to be the liquidity, the fuel for the move back into this range. So I would not trust going long at this double bottom right here. I would not trust it. It will get ran through for sure. For sure, it will get ran through. But for the ES, Mm. Mhm. 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 All right. Yeah, I'm looking for a retest of 918 to 906. It's highly likely that we're going to see a move into this range right here, and we'll see a bounce. It is highly likely. I wouldn't. Maybe 898 maybe at the least, but I would find it hard to believe that the bulls or the bears just break through that because you got so much liquidity in this little range right here. You got price breaking structure here, and then you got price breaking out. So resistance turn into support. This is where I'm going to be looking for price to come back in long. So I said, what the hell happened to the stream? Okay. Or I was trying to look at think of book map, and um, I pulled up the wrong page. I'm trying to see if there's any liquidity levels on the think of book map chat. There's a pool of liquidity sitting around 400 on NQ. Let me look at ES real quick. Uh, mhm, 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 mhm. All right. Yeah, I don't see anything. But we did get that move down from this area. That should not be a surprise. It should not be a surprise. So it must have happened on the ES then. All right, so it moved up a little bit. So we was actually looking for 70 to go short on the ES. By the time I got back to my desk, I just hate the fact. So we did get that gap up. So I was in a think with Bookmap chat before the close yesterday, and I told everybody that we was going to get a gap up. But this was before this happened, and it still gapped up. I should have. Well, I was still editing the video, and by the time I got done recording it, I mean the move already happened. And then I was like, dude, I really wanted to go short there, but man, that level was not playing. That level was not playing. As soon as they touched that level, they didn't do no price action or nothing. They just dropped this market. Same thing on the Nasdaq. They gapped up on the Nasdaq. They filled the gap, and they didn't bounce it at all. All right, so the Nasdaq is coming to this area. We'll see. I'll probably leave one contract on. I probably have one contract on this. Let me do that now. Let me do that now. Because I do think. All right, so what I'm gonna do? Uh, Probably make a save template as level. Mm. Mm. Um, all right. All right. That's gonna be my strategy right there. The Lone Ranger. Just one contract. One contract. That one's gonna be for the Nasdaq. Mm, do I have a ES trade? I hate the fact that that happened. That was not fair at all. That was not fair. It's not fair, dude. That was not fair. 24. That would have been 10 points. All right, so like 18. I mean, 18 points. 18. With ES, I might trade two. I think that's two cool names. Okay. All right. So, all right. So what I just did, I just created a single contract. So I'm gonna actually kind of go back to trading one contract on the Nasdaq, starting out the position with one contract, filling out the position, and if the position is going my way, I have a scale in with a 1-to-1 target on it, which is adjustable. Well, obviously, is adjustable to potentially add some more money to the position. And I'm going to rock that on the Nasdaq. I'm going to rock that on the Nasdaq. All in all, I should only have, I'm gonna keep my, I mean, because I mean, I'm comfortable trading 4 minis, and if I lose 18 points, then I mean that's $1,200. So I mean, it's not like I shouldn't be concerned about that. I kind of want to keep my losses to a minimum of $900. So on two contracts, I can only lose about uh, what is that, 25 on both? I think about 22 points on both contracts. But I mean, if I keep both at 27, then I lose $1,000. But I kind of want to keep it at 9 because, yeah, I'm putting on 4 minis, but I'm not letting these 4 minis ride. It's not like the risk to reward. Yeah, I'm getting these targets hit, but the risk to reward is it's just not there, or at least I don't feel it is. I mean, if I'm trading 4 minis, I shouldn't be closing a position out at 2K. That's like, if you're trading 4 minis, you should be at least up there at 7. And you're catching big moves. Hey, yo, what's up, Arparel? Hey, yo, congratulations on that. How is Tick Tick? Because I'm kind of looking for different prop firms to trade. I just bought a Tradeify account. I like the fact that I can trade until the close of the market. I missed out on this beautiful long at the end of the day because I had to close out my position at 10:15, and that's what got me trying to looking for prop firms that allow me to trade into, excuse me, to the close of the session. Beautiful long happened at the end of the day that I planned for. I had my limit ready. I was actually in it, and it just, man, this thing shot up 9 minutes after I had to close out of that position. 9 minutes after. Oh shit, really? So you okay? So Tradeify is a good prop firm, okay, and they're doing a 30% deal. I almost, all right, yeah, please, because I was actually, like I said, I'm looking for different firms, especially ones that lets me trade all day. But I'm glad because I was kind of skeptical about the Tradeify. I'm in their Discord, and well, I mean it's kind of similar to Blue Sky as well. I guess these I don't want to call them smaller firms, but I guess in terms of popularity, they're kind of, I guess they would be considered outside like the big three: Apex, Top Step, and MFF, or the big four, because Take Profit Traders up there too. I guess it would be kind of considered like the alts. Shit, you took 30K from them, huh? 20 minutes after the request, huh? Okay. All right. I like hearing that. Okay. Now I kind of feel better. Because this whole week, something's been pushing me to try out Tradeify. Whenever everybody in the chat this last week was telling me about them, someone just pushing me to buy it. And those that don't know what I'm talking about, I just purchased a Tradeify account, and they're doing the 30% deal right now. I probably might get another one on Friday. It's only $200, $237 round trip. So I mean, if you pass the account, it's cheaper than Top Step, but there is a 35 consistency rule on top of that. Looking at the rules, I don't know if they add on your losses. MFF does, but I don't know. I didn't see anything about them adding your losses. Like if you have a bad day, that's not calculated into your consistency rule. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I did not see that. I didn't see it. Actually, I mean, I'm actually looking at it right now. Or maybe it is. It says, here's an example. Yeah, I mean, they're not making it clear that they're using the your negative balance. They're not making it clear. I guess I can ask in the Discord. I guess I could. Are you using that right now? Because I thought about it. I thought about the straight to funded. Because I mean, what they're selling it for cheap. I mean, well, they're doing a 30% off. I think we're doing, yeah, they was doing a 30% off of their Sims funded. I think when I was looking at it, I think I didn't like the rules or something. Like the payout rules. It's still 35% consistency. Actually, let me pull it up. Well, let me actually look at Tick Tick real quick. So 40% off, huh? Yeah. What's up with everybody doing deals in February? What's up with that? Seems like everybody's doing a deal. Is that intraday or is that end of day drawdown, or do they got various ones? Huh. Yeah, I saw that $7,500 in drawdown. I saw that. I saw that. Hmm. Hmm. Are you trading that right now? Okay, because I was considering that. I did. Oh well, let me just pull it up. I guess I'll look at this. Wow. Well, that can't be right. If it's a 40%, what 205, 82. Oh. I'm making it all confusing. Oh, so they all have a 20% consistency rule on all of their accounts on TickTick. R for real, do you trade Nasdaq or do you trade ES mostly with this account? End of day trailing drawdown. But mainly in Q? Okay. Hmm. All right, so I don't like how this looks, but I don't like how the website looks. It feels like it's kind of complicated. So is the core? I mean, is this intraday drawdown or is this okay? So it's end of day drawdown, but what's the profit target on this? As it says end of day drawdown. I'm looking at this $7,500 one. It says withdrawal from safety net. What's the profit target? Oh, okay. No, damn man, I actually missed it. I was still editing the NA meeting videos, but by the time the short actually happened. So as I was looking at the charts and talking about why this would be a great area to go. Well, okay, so this is what happened. This is what happened. So I had to actually re-record or redo the NA meeting because of that stupid end of day pump. So I had to rewrite everything. So the levels that it hit, that was in my original video. And so I had to adjust it on the bull side. So I had to do everything over again. I thought the Bulls are going to at least hold better than what they did, but they didn't. Hmm. So they take the right to transition any trader to live whenever they want. That would have been crazy if I did that. Okay. So it's a 40% discount. So $6.99 is the original price. $6.99 times 40, $279. $6.99 minus $279. So this will be a $420 account. Francis, do you trade Tick? And if so, do you like them? And honestly, for real, I've been kind of trying to do the same thing, but for whatever reason, I get bored of it. But that's going to be my focus now, just to really buckle down and actually just start having these accounts work for me and start generating consistent income to pay off certain things or to pay on certain things. I think I'm gonna start doing that just because I was actually thinking about that. It's interesting that you said that because I was thinking about that when I bought this Tradeify account. That if I just set limits with clear profit target goals without uh messing with them myself, that can definitely be okay. So all right, I'm done looking at this. Um, okay. So yeah, so they're having a 30% off of all their accounts. All right. So I got the growth account. I got this one. This is the one that they're selling for $237 round trip. It's basically the same thing, but I do like the fact that they give you 250 well $750 more than the average, and they give you $500 more on than the average account. I like that. I like that it's all in one price. I like that too. Um, I like that. Hopefully these accounts are. Hopefully they keep selling it like this because that's good for us, the consumer, when they sell these great accounts for cheap. Um, I was thinking about getting this account, just like R for real said. I was really looking at this. My only thing, actually, they changed it. Did hold on? Did they go up on this? Because this was different. This was not the same. I'll put this shit in the time machine. Actually, let's do that shit because this was different. This no longer $7,500 a drawdown anymore. And I think they went up on the price because I could have sworn it was 650. Because when I was looking at it originally, I was like, well, I mean, if you get this one, you might as well just get this one. Let's actually put this shit in the time machine, man, the Wayback Machine, because they changed it. Okay, I thought so. I was like, dude, that was not that price. And I guess it's no longer $7,500 in drawdown anymore. I guess last month was the last day to get it at that price or at that with that drawdown because they took $1,500 away from it. Wayback Machine. Um, all right, so where the hell is it at? All right, so it is January 2025. So let's okay. It says saved 4 times between. Okay, so yeah. Or actually, hold on. So is it? Is it? Is it? Because I could have sworn it. Is it still $7,500 or are we tripping? Because obviously they went up on the price. The soft breaches still are. Is that the same? Yeah. Okay. Straight to fund it. Yeah. Uh, hmm. Are we tripping? I could have sworn it was $7,500. Or yeah, $750 of drawdown. $7,500 in drawdown. Okay. Well, maybe it's not like that anymore. Obviously, it's not. Okay, so yeah, obviously they changed it. I guess people were taking advantage of that. But what they were doing, so okay, so it looks like they're straight to funded. Looks like they did change it because I think now these are like 30% if I'm not mistaken. Oh, really? Okay, so they did a lot of changing obviously. I guess people were I guess it was too good so they had to change it. I could have sworn at one point in time this thing said 35, 30 or at least 30 or maybe this always been at 20%. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe I'm tripping. Maybe I'm tripping. I wonder why they. Well, I guess it's because it's cheap. So I wonder what they. So I wonder what their mindset was behind these accounts, with these cheap intraday accounts, and then have an activation fee behind it. So I guess these are the. This is what people buy to kind of, so they can kind of sell evals. I mean, if you pass it, you pass it, and if you don't, you don't. And this is what kind of generates the income. This is probably more for serious traders, and this is for traders that just want to go straight to funded. But I think they want to really uh, sell these. Well, but yeah, I got this account. I got the growth account. I got this one. I may get another one on Friday. And you say you can only have 3 accounts? Or you can only have 5 accounts? I'm not paying $1,000. I'll probably get like 2 or 3 of these. I probably get no. I'll get two. I'll get two. I'll get two of these. I'll get two of these. I'll probably trade one with just micros and then one regular. I don't know. All right, so we're getting close to that area that I'm looking for. Honestly, probably what I should do is we'll see if we get this thing. We'll see. I mean, does it come back to 380? I mean, we got the breakout here. We got the breakout here. Let me see this. Hmm. Hmm. Yeah, that makes sense. Alfred, did you buy one? I know you was talking about it. All right, so we got that touch. All right. All right. Well, all right. So we got the breakout here. Let's see what they do here. If we see a pop back up, I'm going to take the chance on it. I'm going to take the chance back up for a move back up into this range. That's what I'm going to do. If this thing continues to trade lower, I'm going to want to see what they do here. All right. Looks like I'm about to get tagged into this. So, and I'm going to leave this running overnight. I mean, uh, if this doesn't, if they don't find, if the bulls don't come in right here, then we're just going down then. Because like I said, I don't think 380 holds. I don't think it holds. Or maybe it does. I don't know. Yeah, I don't think 380 holds another retest. Mm. You still got it? Did you were you able to pass it, or you said it was $35 and a 99? So yeah, 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 dude. I'm tired of the trailing drawdown. I'm tired of that. I'm tired of the trailing drawdown. All right, let's see. Going to get tagged into this, so we'll see what happens here. We'll see. Or maybe not. Mm. Yo, congratulations on that, man. All right, I'm in. And this is exactly where I would want my stop. Yeah, that's a good spot right there. That's a good spot. That's a good spot. Now, I just bought this. I just bought the retest. Don't know if it's gonna work or not. Oh shit. Ah, damn it. I bought the retest. We'll see if it works. Uh, mm. My only concern with this trade is, I'm gonna put it underneath this. All right, that I feel more comfortable with that. I feel more comfortable with that. Or move back up to 502, which I could be short changing myself on this. Well, so far they are buying it. I mean, I guess so far, but we'll see if they hold. We'll see. Honestly, it shouldn't move underneath this. $419.50. All right, so 50, 49.50. All right. Hmm. Yeah, may the force be with this one. Yeah, because if this thing don't hold, then yeah, we're going down lower. I mean, I guess we could see a bounce at 380, 360. I mean, it's not like it's entirely not possible. And there's a lot of liquidity in this range right here, but I mean, if they break down this low, then probably like range between that. I'm making a bet that they'll come back into this range. That's the bet I'm making. Thanks, Nate. Yeah, I think this is a good buy too. Uh, I mean, this is coming from an area where they broke structure to the upside. Not only did they take out this range, but they took out two ranges. I mean, they took this range out. They took that, or they took that range and that range out. I mean, there was enough buyers here for it to at least to move it this range. So that's what I'm betting on. So I don't like how slow the market's moving right now, but I'm not going to babysit this. I got my stop in place. Um, I think I lose $600 on this if I'm wrong. I can easily get that back tomorrow, if need be. If need be. So as long as I remind myself that I can always get this money back, I don't need to be fearful of the position. I can always get this money back. So far, so good, man. So far. But mm, yeah. Yeah, I mean, my only concern, my only concern in this long would be that excuse me. The only concern that I would have in this long would be that will the Bulls hold this? Because technically they don't really have to come back up to this range because they've already completed the market objective of taking out uh Friday's close. They've already completed that objective. That's the only thing well, I don't want to use the word concerning. That's the only concern that I would have for this long, but I mean the technicals are there. I'm buying the retest of a break of structure. That's all I'm doing here. Buying the retest for a potential move back up into this range. That's all I'm doing here. But I just hope that they don't need to come back into this range right here. That's my only hope that they don't. So I got two concerns. Hopefully that because they completed the market's objective for the Bulls, that there's enough buyers here that's going to want to at least make a second attempt or at least to take out that high. I mean, that's an objective. At least to retest that high up there. I mean, we got a deep enough pullback. A retest of that high could be on the mind of the Bulls right now. And if the Bulls start acting weak after this whole time I was sitting there trying to be a bear, and all of a sudden now y'all don't want to be all regarded like y'all used to be. Oh yeah, and then yeah, I bought at the top of this range. Oh yeah, I bought at the top of this range. So uh we'll see. We'll see. We'll definitely see. I'm gonna leave this running overnight until it hits target. until it hits the target. I think on this strategy, the Lone Ranger, I think I do got. So I think it comes up. My stop starts to trail at I think 58. So I think this is a 60-point target. My stop starts to trail at 58, and as it goes up, this thing is trailing behind it. Yeah. So as soon as it hits 58, uh, that's a point and 2 ticks behind. A point and 2 ticks behind it. We'll see how this performs because I don't want it to get close and then because you know how the Nasdaq is. She likes to front run your targets. You try to front run the front run and then she front runs you and your target. She misses it by a tick like she always does, and then crashes back down. So uh, it's just good to have a trailing stop on it, close enough to your target to where you're not angry about it if it hits your stop as it trails it. But yeah, I think that's a good long. I mean, we could see, the Bears come back in right here at 460 right there. I mean, we do got the 50 and the 200 or the 21 EMA crossing right there as well. So, I mean, I highly doubt that we get a V bottom, but I mean, I'll take it if the market gives it to me. I'll take the V bottom, but we probably might just get a little bit of this before we get that. We'll see. We'll see. Yeah, they do. Yeah, they do, man. Yeah, yeah, yeah. All right, so we'll see if we get hit. It's interesting. My daughter tried to terrorize me and try to. What's up with girls, man? What's up with daughters? But why do they think that? Like, who told them that dads are their ATM machines? Like, who told them that? Like, my daughter sent me some crazy ass shit from Temu and told me to buy it for her. Like, what the hell? No, no, I ain't buying shit. No, no, some crazy ass shit, and it's like $400. Like, no, the fuck is this? No, I gotta look at this crap because I didn't even look at it. I just ignored it. I was like, what the hell? I'm not responsible for you like that no more. Anyway. NAWR. So, oh hell no. This girl wanted me to spend some frick $400 on what? On some clothes that she gonna probably not even wear. Man, you better get your ass out of here. Uh, mm, anyway, dude, I don't know. She sent me something. Never mind. Okay, I'm looking at it now. I just looked at the price tag. So she has 54 items in her cart, and I guess she wanted me to pay for all of it. Uh-huh. Yeah, okay. All right, so far so good on this long. I got 2 minutes. Oh, well, it looks like so far so good. So far so good. Bulls are holding this. I mean, if they do, so if we do see this pop up and if they hold this, and then we should see that. We should see that. I mean, they kind of already swept the liquidity underneath this little range right here. I mean, this little area right there is holding, at least for now. All right, so my entry is 441 minus 408. How many points? Oh, that's okay. So I only added about minus 27. So I only added 6 more points to this. So that's not bad. 33 points is, I think it's like $700. And so it's a $600 loss if it hits my stop. I mean, I can get that back. All right, I don't have to worry about this position. It's only $600. It's not that bad. I'm risking $600 to make potentially 1,200. So that's 1 to 2. Okay. Hey, what's up, Jack? What's up? But all right. So I'm in the stream here. We made it to 10 o'clock. So like I said, I won't be here tomorrow morning. I realized that I have an appointment at 9 o'clock, but I always show up. So instead of having a morning stream, I'll stream from 1:30 to 2 to close tomorrow. I'll make it a point to stream the evening stream. Because when I'm done, I'm in the thing with Bookmap chat, giving out plays and stuff. So shit. Honestly, if I no, that'll probably be too much. If I do like a morning stream, evening stream, or an afternoon stream, and then an evening stream, that'd be too much, man. So yeah, I'll just come back tomorrow afternoon at 1:30 Central Time, and we'll just trade whatever the market gives us tomorrow. Yeah, that's exactly what we'll do. I mean, if it's cool price action, I mean, shit, why not? Maybe we can probably do this more often. Just having an afternoon stream too, because it's not like I am sitting at this desk. I mean, the only difference is that the camera's not on, but I am trading it. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens. We'll see. We'll see how tomorrow goes. But all right, everybody. We'll come back tomorrow afternoon, and we'll definitely earn some more money. With that said, peace out.